Someone in your life is smiling at you right now and secretly cannot stand you. Not a stranger, not an enemy, someone you trust, someone you call a friend. And the terrifying part, they are so good at hiding it, you have never once suspected them. But hatred leaves fingerprints, invisible ones, that you have been reading wrong your entire life. These are the 7 behaviors of people who secretly hate you. And once you see them, you will never unsee them. Watch their eyes when something goes wrong for you, not their words. Their eyes, there is a flash, brief, almost invisible. Psychologists call it duping delight, the involuntary micro expression of satisfaction when someone gets what they secretly wanted. They say the right things. I am so sorry. That is terrible. But the timing is always just slightly too fast, too composed, too ready. Your failure was not a surprise to them. It was a relief. You look so good for someone your age. That was actually really impressive. I didn't think you could do it. Every compliment has a hidden blade. This is called weaponized praise. The goal is not to lift you, but to remind you of your ceiling while appearing to celebrate you. They want you to feel smaller without being able to name why. And it works every time. In private, they're supportive. In public, something changes, a small correction, a dismissive laugh at your idea, talking over you just slightly, just enough. This is strategic undermining. They target your credibility in front of the people whose opinion matters to you, because destroying your reputation is safer than confronting you directly. Public humiliation leaves no fingerprints. When someone speaks badly about you, notice who stays silent. They were there. They heard it. They said nothing. This is called passive betrayal. The most comfortable form of hatred requires no action at all. They don't need to attack you. They just need to not protect you, and they never do. You share good news. Suddenly they have better news. You achieve something. Suddenly they remind you of what you haven't achieved. This is called social comparison aggression. They cannot celebrate your wins because your wins feel like their losses. Every conversation becomes a competition you never signed up for. And they always make sure they are winning. Not invited to the dinner, told about the event after it happened, added to the group chat just late enough that you missed the important parts. This is deliberate social exclusion, executed carefully enough to always have an excuse. We thought you were busy. It was last minute. It was never last minute. You were never forgotten. You were left out on purpose. After every interaction, you feel tired. Not from what was said, from what was underneath it, the tension you couldn't name, the performance you had to maintain. Your nervous system detected what your mind refused to accept. Energy doesn't lie. People do. The people who secretly hate you are not your enemies. They are people who see something in you they cannot find in themselves. They don't hate you. They hate the mirror you hold up just by existing. Which behavior recognizes someone in your life? Tell me in the comments. Every story is a mirror.